Welcome to ReMake by Panaz. ReMake is a bespoke fabric printing service which allows you to rescale, recolor, and redesign thousands of pre-existing designs from the office, at home, or on the move. ReMake also allows you to request a free sample of your design printed at Panaz's manufacturing centre so that you can see your design in person before placing an order. In this video, we'll walk you through the design creation process of finding your design, customizing your design, and sampling your design. Let's get started. When you first log into your ReMake account, this is how it will look. So let's start looking for a design. At the top of the page, there are a few different search features to help you find a design to remake. Firstly, if you know the name of the specific design you'd like to edit, you can find it using the search bar. If we type Odell, ReMake will bring that design straight up for us to choose. If you don't have a particular design in mind, you can also use a search bar to see designs which fit into your criteria. Let's say that you know you want to create something with a jungle flavour. If you search for rainforest, ReMake won't only show you designs with rainforest in the title, but also other options which you might be interested in. Another way to filter designs is by using the colour picker. Simply click the picker to open it up and choose one of the colours from the menu. Now you'll only see the designs containing that colour. You can also combine this filter with other searches, so if you only wanted to see yellow designs containing circles, we can put circle in the search bar with our yellow colour selected, and that's what ReMake will bring up. You can also search by style. Clicking Browse by Style will open a drop-down menu featuring all the design categories available on ReMake, from different shapes and styles to artistic periods and techniques, letting you quickly find the designs which are relevant to you. You're also able to sort designs by popularity, date added, most loved, and most tagged. The designs are already listed by popularity when you first log into ReMake, and searching by newest is a great way to see any designs which might have recently been added when you're returning to the site. Finally, if you really just want to browse, you have the option to scroll down through all the designs on the platform. There are thousands of options available through ReMake, so you'll be sure to find the design which is right for you. Customizing your design. Once you've chosen a starting design, you'll be taken to this page where you can see the pattern in more detail. If you really like the default design, you can choose to print a sample from this page, but we'll be coming back to that later in the video. Alternatively, you can pick from other colourways which ReMake users have shared at the bottom of the page. ReMake allows you to customise any design, starting from either the default colourway or an alternative. So once you're happy with the starting point, click Customise Design to start remaking. Once you've chosen to customise the design, the page will look like this. Let's quickly go over the layout before making any changes. Along the left-hand side and top of the page, we have scale rulers to give you an indication of the size and repeat of the pattern. If you don't want to see the scale, you can toggle the rulers on and off by clicking the I button in the top left of the page. Next to the I button, we have the Cancel button. If at any point you decide that the design isn't for you, you can click on Cancel to take you back out of the design and let you select another. At the top right of the page, we have the Undo, Redo, and Reset buttons. Undo will reverse your last design change, Redo will allow you to reapply it, and Reset will revert your design to the original colourway and scale that you selected. Next to Reset is the Save button, which you'll press to save your ReMake design once you're happy with it, and beneath those is the ReMake panel, where you can edit the colour, scale, and repeat of your chosen design. To recolour the design, first you'll need to pick a colour which you want to change. Each of the colour chips on the left of the ReMake panel represent a colour in the design. To select one, click on it, and now any amends you make in the colour options will only affect the colour selected. When it comes to changing the colour, ReMake gives you a few different options. The colour wheel within the ReMake panel is a great place to start. To use it, click and hold anywhere on the Select a Colour. You can drag your cursor along the wheel and update the design in real time, letting you get a feel for how different colours affect the design before settling on your final choice. Alternatively, if you're working to a particular colour, you can input the relevant RGB or lab numbers or hex code into the ReMake panel and get the specific colours you need. Your ReMake Colour Atlas features a wide range of available colours, with RGB values calibrated to Panaz's digital fabric printers to help make matching colours for final print easier. To repeat a specific colour within your design, hover over a colour chip to reveal the pipette and ink drop icons. To copy a colour, click on the pipette and then click the ink drop on another colour chip to have it repeated. If you think you'll be using a certain colour a lot, you can add it to your personal palette in the ReMake panel. Select the colour chip you want to save and then click the plus sign under the My Colours section of the ReMake panel. This will create a palette to be used on this design. To save a palette which can be accessed on other designs, click Save as Palette in the bottom right of the ReMake panel. This will take you to the Palettes tab of the ReMake panel, where you can not only access your own saved palettes, but also the preset palettes within ReMake, which let you quickly find complementary colours to suit your design. Once you've selected your colours, select the Edit Design tab in the ReMake panel to edit the repeat type and scale of your design. The scale will update in real time, letting you know the size of your design. When you're happy with your final design, click on the Save button in the top right of the page. In the window which pops up, you'll be able to set the scale for your thumbnail. This won't affect the scale of the design itself, but if you're using a specifically small design, it might help to have the thumbnail zoomed in to make the pattern more noticeable at a glance. Set your thumbnail size and click Next, then click Save. Once your design has been saved, you can tack it to a design board or send it to print. To skip either of these options, simply click OK to close the window. To tack your design to a board, open the drop-down menu in the middle of the window. From here, you can either create a new board using the top option in the menu, or if you already have any existing boards, add this new design to one of those. You can also send your design to print by choosing Shop this design in the bottom right of the window. This will take you off the ReMake design page and back to the previous, with the design updated with the changes you've made. If you want to check your designs before sampling, you can find them on any page on ReMake by clicking on your profile in the top right and selecting Design Boards. From this page, you can see the designs you've loved, uploaded and customised, and below those, the design boards you have created and the designs saved within them. To request a sample, simply click on the design you want sampling to get started. Sampling your design. Whether you have gotten to this page by selecting a default colourway, decided to shop your design after you've saved it, or accessed a design you have previously tacked to your board, you're now at the stage where you're ready to print a sample. To the right of the design are your options for sampling. Click on Preview a Sample to get an idea of the scale of your design on an A4 sized sample. If the scale isn't right, you can always customise the design to amend the repeat size. Beneath the Preview button are the sampling options, where you can select the base cloth to suit your design requirements. Your ReMake pack will have arrived with a swatch of ReMake base cloth options to help you select the right texture and quality to print to. If you have been colour matching using the RGB values from the Colour Atlas, those colours are calibrated for print on our satin filament base cloth. Next, select the number of samples you need printed, name the project your samples are for, and add the samples to your cart. You can view your cart at any time by clicking the cart icon in the top right. Here you can review your sample requests to make sure everything is correct before sending to print. To amend a sample request, Click either Edit Cart from the bottom right to amend the quantity and project name, or click on the design thumbnail and change the base cloth or design. To remove a sample from your cart, click the X on the sample thumbnail and confirm. To complete your sample order, choose Checkout Now in the bottom right. Correctly enter your delivery address, confirm your address, and proceed to payment. Sampling from Panaz is free, so there's no need to input any payment information. To finalize your sample request, click on Submit Order in the bottom right. Once your order is confirmed, you will be given your sample order number and sent an email confirmation. And that's it. Your ReMake samples will be on their way. For UK-based customers, please allow 3 to 5 days for processing, printing, and delivery of your sample. When your samples arrive, you'll be able to identify them correctly by using the information above the printed design, which includes the date of request and sample order number. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video really useful in helping you use ReMake. Now that you know how to select, customize, and sample your design, you can start creating your own customized fabric design quickly and easily from the office, at home, or on the move. If you'd like to know more about additional features of ReMake, you can watch other videos on our YouTube channel. And until then, we can't wait to see what you remake.